refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another great episode of FFC. And y'all see what time I'm on already, right? Look at the bottom. Guys, today we must understand something. This damn dot. Relationships aren't created in a vacuum of dandelions and daisies. Okay? That's our quote. We keeping this on here for a very long time. I'm telling you, I have no idea when I'm taking that down. Again, Josh Allen is completely off my radar. I have no ill will towards the guy. Win, lose, I don't care. Do you know why? Because relationships. From the time Tua Tagovailoa became the most overpaid quarterback, and prior to that, when he really wasn't that good, we must now realize that relationships, okay, aren't created in a vacuum of dandelions and daisies. That's how we start our day. All right, so we know what we are here for. We are here for the continuation of our drafting order, all right? Let's see. So I went ahead and fixed my banners, too, just to make sure you guys have the right information. So we have gone through 100 players already. I'm not going through 100 players, not doing that. But I did create a nice little tickler for you guys. So I have all the players 1 through 100 here on this tickler. Got like 25 names on each one, so I'll be flipping through them periodically as we go through the show. But this way you guys can kind of keep track of the draft order as we're continuing on the show with the rest of our players. So with the first 100 players that we've gone through, my TV's a little bit too loud. Jonathan Taylor, he might be pretty good this year. I like Jonathan Taylor, especially in the second round. If you can get him in, if you're a person that's got like that 8th through 10th pick, if you're in a 10-man league, or if you're a 14 team, if you got pick, I would say pick 11 through 14. You might have to steal Jonathan Taylor at 11, but then you might be able to backdoor on the turnaround and get you a nice little compliment or another skill player. But I have a little bit of faith. Here's why I have a little bit of faith in Jonathan Taylor this year. Because the minute Anthony Richardson loses his job, it's going to Daniel Jones. I'm not saying Daniel Jones is the greatest quarterback to ever play football, but I think he'll be able to manage this Colts team enough for Jonathan Taylor to look really good this year. So we have our tickler. We have our statement for the day. It's going to be our statement probably. Like, I think that just might be FFC's new slogan, new motto, something we should all live by, something we should understand, that relationships aren't created in a vacuum of dandelions and daisies. I love it. I'm telling you, these Dolphins are going to catapult really bad this year. I'm telling you, McDaniels better have as many scapegoats as he can, because if not, he's going to be the scapegoat. They're going to let him go. But if I know football pretty well, the offensive coordinator will be fired. No, defensive coordinator first. He'll be fired first. Someone on the offense will be fired. He'll be on the hot seat. He'll have to make a decision. Depending on what that decision is going into next year, will depend on if McDaniels is still the head coach or not. All right. So, like I said, we just went through our first 25, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop in the next set. Look at that. It's nice and smooth. All right. So, let us get on to the rest of our draft order. So, we have players 101 through 150 today. No, 150. Yeah, 101 through 150. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, and any comments that come in, Coach answers, especially if it's fantasy related. I answer all the questions, but I love my fantasy questions the most. Let's see. All right, so we are starting at player 101. What did I put Bo Nix? He shouldn't be too high. Okay, he's at 84. He's fine. All right, so I know we did Michael Pittman. I know we did Evan Ingram. So we would go with Stephon Diggs at 101. He dropped 10 spots. That's not too bad. He dropped 10 spots. And he's a wide receiver too. So yeah, for that. I think he's gonna be the wide receiver too over there. But it doesn't matter. Well, that does matter because as we know, it gets colder in New England. Normally Stephon Diggs lasts for at least 8 to 9 weeks until it gets cold. And what is going on? I got him with New England. It get cold up there in Boston. So I'd say you got Stephon Diggs at least till week 7. That's about as much as you're getting out of Stephon Diggs. 7 weeks. He'll either get hurt or that cold gonna catch him quicker. Where'd he go? I just had him. All right, there we go. Stephon Diggs at 101. 102. Where are you? We're gonna go Chris Olave. He was up at 77. I knew I had somebody I was looking for. Yeah, Chris Olave. Unless I kept you the same. No, I kept him I put him at 80. Never mind. I gave him a spot. So then, who did I miss? I know I missed somebody. Oh, Jacoby Myers. That's who it was. Double check. Okay, yeah. So Jacoby Myers is going to move from 93 to 102. We also need to make a quick change. Where's my phone? That's what I'm missing in that report. Coach is all over the place. Give me a second. I need my phone. Because I got to look something up. What? I'm going crazy. You gotta be kidding me. Where I put my phone? There it is. Jeez. I knew it was here. Okay, so I gotta look up something for the Jets real quick. Because we do need to make a quick change, I think. I meant to do it yesterday. There we go. News about Braylon Allen. Let's see. Ain't worry about that. There is a Brees Hall versus Braylon Allen. I think this is the one I'm looking for. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Where is he on here? So I need to figure out where Braylon Allen is. I'm telling you, do not draft Brees Hall. Jeez Louise. Why do they have him down so far? Oh my God. I can't move him up. That's just well, the Jets backfield is gonna be pretty messy. I mean, they got Braylon Allen down far. Like we won't even touch him today if others are ranked. Like I won't have him down to 183. But geez Louise, I can't bump him all the way up to the first round. We'll keep an eye on the Braylon Allen. So that's what we'll do. We will keep an eye on the Braylon Allen Brees Hall situation, and we will make our pivot from there. All right, let's get back to it. No, where would she go? Oh, right in my face. All right. Okay. All right. So 103. I know I moved Jalen Reed and Kyler Murray up. Okay, yeah. I got Darnell Mooney. I got Brock Purdy. Tajay Spears. Yeah. So Tajay Spears is going to be 103. He's moving up 2 spots. He's at 105. I'm moving him up to 103. All right. $104 is going to be that Rashad White, right? Where you at? I don't have him ranked yet. Oh, I do. Okay. I got it. I knew I had him. All right. So not him, not him. Let's see. Tank Bixby, I got you already. No, I don't. No, I don't. So let's go with Tank Bixby at 104. As long as the other one don't get in the way, he should have he should have a good year. I mean, as long as the other one don't vulture touchdowns, he should be fine. All right, Jaden Higgins. We're not taking you. You're a little too early, but we're gonna mark you so I don't lose track of you because we're not drafting you just yet. We're not ranking you just yet. All right, Caleb Williams from Chicago. No, not yet. Jonnu Smith from Miami. Nope. Najee Harris. I actually do like Najee Harris with the Chargers this year, so he's going to be ranked at 105. He's going to move up 5 spots. All right. Colston Loveland. No, not yet. Let's see. New Orleans, Rashid Shaheed. We're going to move him to 106. All right. Justin Herbert, we're going to move to 107. Let's see. Marquise Brown will move to 108. I do hope he actually has a good year with Patrick Mahomes this year. All right, 109. We're going to go with ooh. Oh yes, I love it because I had my I had my doubts about Connor this year. It looked good, but eventually it has to dwindle down, and somebody has to come and vulture. Give me Trey Benson at 109. Oh yeah, yeah. Trey Benson at 109. Okay, and to finish off the not the first, finish off the 10. Let's go with let's go with Dak Prescott. Yeah, I like that. They have room. They haven't down too far. No. No. Respectfully, I can't have my boy down there. We're going to move Braylon Allen up from 183 to 110. There's just I just can't. It's been bothering me this whole time. I don't like it. I think he is actually going to. He's going to be, if he's not the one, he's definitely going to be the strong number 2. But I think he's going to take over the number 1 role from Brees Hall. We're going to move him way up. That I feel comfortable with him at 110. All right. So at 101, we have Stephon Diggs. At 102, we have Jacoby Myers. At 103, we have Tajay Spears. At 104, Tank Bigsby. At 105, Najee Harris. At 106, Rashid Shaheed. 107, Justin Herbert. 108, Hollywood Brown. 109, Trey Benson. And 110, Braylon Allen. All right, at 111, there we go. All right, at 111, we have let's go back up a bit. Zach Cabernet, because I don't think I ranked you yet. I did not. Okay, perfect. Zach Cabernet is going from 102 to 111. Show me more. Because I think they're gonna use Kenneth Walker the third. He's basically gonna be the bell cow, and Zach Cabernet is getting scraps. So he'll vulture probably, but I can't rank you higher for vulture. All right, Zach Cabernet. I got Tank Bigsby. I got Brock Purdy. I got Tajay. I got Kyle. I got Jaden. I got Michael. There we go. That's what I was missing. All right, Travis Etienne is going from 99 to 112. All right. Caleb Williams. I'm actually going to be moving you 2 spots down. You were at 111, so he's going to be at 113. All righty, 114. I keep him right there where he's at. It's going to be Colston Loveland from Chicago. Yeah, he can stay right there at 114, 115. I don't know about let me see something. Because they already got 2 running backs. I doubt they're not going to use him. So we're not ranking Bayu Schultz yet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mark him red real quick. Oops, not you. All right, Jack Beck, wide receiver. He's going to go in at 115. Let's see here. Jordan Mason from Minnesota. He's going to be at 116. And he might actually steal the starting role from give me a second. Because Jordan Mason is actually really good. He may steal it from I just can't think of his name right now. Give me a second. Where are you? I'm having a brain fart. Aaron Jones. My God, I don't know why I had that brain fart. Yeah, he'll most likely be still in the position from Aaron Jones. All right, 117. We can go with Justin Fields. He's a mobile quarterback. Wait, hold on. We will go Jaden Higgins at 117. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. All right, 118. We'll keep it at Amika, the Tampa Bay wide receiver. I can't pronounce that last name. I'm sorry. Cowboys running back Jaden Blue will be 119. And 120 will be let's go with Xavier Legette at 120. All right. Quick recap. At 111, we have Zach Cabernet. At 112, we have Travis Etienne. At 113, we have Caleb Williams. At 114, we have Colston Loveland. At 115, we have Jack Beck. 116, Jordan Mason. 117, Jaden Higgins. 118, Emeka Egbuka. 119, Jaden Blue. And 120, Xavier Legette. Welcome, all you new viewers. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. All right, so we are going to go over. We're going to rank players 121 through 130 real quick. It's about to get a little tough. These names are getting slim, and they're slid in here with defenses. So that's why I'm like eyeballing where to go and making sure I don't miss anybody that I basically like. Either basically would have dropped down even more. Let's make sure. Is anyone? All right, cool. All right, so let me see something. I really feel like I messed some. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, cool. All right, number 121. We have who's gonna be 121? Who's gonna be 121? All right, Daniel Smith. Don't like the Dolphins this year, but he'll be a heavily used target in the red zone. He'll catch 4 or 5 catches a game, 3 to 5 catches a game, I should say. He'll average 60 yards, maybe 45. So from 112 to 121. All right, 122, we're going to go with, and we'll keep Justin Fields in the same spot. All right, 123, we're going to go with Isaac Guerendo. This is not football, okay? All right, Isaac Guerendo at 123, 124, Tyler Algier. $125, Adam Thielen. $126. That's gonna be Dak Prescott. Where is he? Okay, Google, will Brandon Ayuk be ready for week 1?
I'm not sure about the answer to your specific
Let's see,
question.
he also tore his MCL and his
He also tore
meniscus,
his MCL
which means he almost certainly will not be ready for any part of training camp, and he probably will miss week 1 at the very least.
And yes, the 49ers have said for the past couple months that Ayuk is decidedly ahead of schedule.
You know what? We can actually still put Ayuk here. And we will move up accordingly. But I do like him at 126. All right, 127. They did go get another running back. They don't want to pay the other one. So he's touching the rock. We're going to go with Ray Davis in Buffalo at 1. Excuse me. At 127. All right, 128. Let's go Dalton Kincaid with Buffalo. $129. Yeah, we'll go with Dak Prescott. Yeah, Dak Prescott at 129. You know, I forgot something. We ain't got to go through 200 some odd players. You want to know why? Because I don't rank kickers and defenses. I really don't. I don't rank kickers and defenses. They're gonna like. That's why I've been moving around. I'm like, why? But yeah, that's why. So we only do skill players only. All right, let's go with number 130, Roshan Johnson. Yep, he basically stayed right where he was at. Okay, quick recap. We have Jonnu Smith at 121. 122 is Justin Fields. 123, Isaac Grando. 124, Tyler Algier. 125, Adam Thielen. 126, Brandon Ayuk. 127, Ray Davis. 128, Dalton Kincaid. 129, Dak Prescott. And 130 is Roshan Johnson. All right, perfect. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we are going to go through the last 20 players for today, and I will look also at the rest of the draft, because if there's not that many players left, I might just finish off with just the players. Because again, I don't rank defenses and kickers. First of all, you shouldn't grab one to the your last 3 picks in the draft. Okay, the last 3 picks should be defense, kicker. If you slide with it, a quarterback. If you're not slide with it, a backup quarterback or a backup tight end. Like, that should be your last 3 picks, okay? There's no need to pick a defense in the 7th round. You're crazy. I don't understand you people that do that. And then you don't want to cough defense up like it's going to win you a championship. So now you sat with this defense on your bench because you got to go grab another defense because that one's on a bye week. And now you're going to lose because the defense that you picked up ain't what you should have had, because you should have had a defense the week prior. You got to let these defenses go. They're not going to give you these numbers each and every week. I'm so sorry. They're really, really not. You got to go with who's playing who. If this team is playing against that, and I want that defense. They're going to lay them boys. They're not coughing up any points. They're not giving up anything. You got to remember, you don't score on defenses just because you win, just because that defense held back. The defense scores if they're in an active defense. So if you're the number 1 defense in the league, you're not an active defense. You just don't let nothing go nowhere. You don't let the team accumulate yards. That might be bad for another person playing with that quarterback that's not playing against you. But if you got to go up against Lamar Jackson and you're dealing with a defense that only gave you 10 points because they're not active, you lose. You lose. But if you went out and got, let's say they got, let's just pick on the Colts, right? Let's just pick on the Colts. Colts versus the Colts versus the Minnesota Vikings. Give me the Minnesota Vikings defense in that game. They're going to turn the ball over. Seattle, they're going to turn the ball over. They're going to suck this year, but defensively, they're going to get picks. But you got to be careful which games to pick with the defense. So it's all about strategy, but you can't hold on to the 49ers defense all year. They're not giving you Super Bowl caliber numbers all year. It's just not going to happen. It's not. Okay, so please stop drafting these defenses and kickers so early. Matter of fact, the best kicker in the league gone. Ravens kicker gone. He out. He retired. He done. So what y'all gonna do now? Everybody now sucks. So why are you drafting a kicker early now? Tell me one kicker out here that stands out over anybody. Okay, that's what I thought. So there's no need to draft him that early. All right, last 3 picks. But we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will finish off with our last 20. We'll be right back.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri.
This is Ed Hahn.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we live in different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
All right, we are back. And as always, relationships aren't created in a vacuum of dandelions and daisies. Go Dolphins! All right. We are off to pick ranking 131 through 140. All right, so let's get going. All right, at 131, let's go with Dog Kincaid already, yeah. Tyler Warren from Indianapolis. This is somebody, if Daniel Jones ends up taking over the role, I hope is a target for Daniel Jones. 132. We can go with Marvin Mims at 132. I like that. This offense is going to be a little bit more settled. So, I'm really excited to watch the Broncos this year. Tucker Kraft for Green Bay. No, give me Josh Downs, actually, at 134. 133. All right, and let me get Drake May. At 134. All right, Chicago's wide receiver, Luther Burden III at 135. All right, let's see. Trey Harris at 136. $137. Tucker Kraft at 137. Green Bay tight end. 138. $138. Kyle Williams, New England. So he actually moved up 10 spots. He was at 148. He's moving up to 138. Let's see here. go Dallas Goddard at 139. Now, when you're drafting Dallas Goddard, you know you're drafting for somebody that's like 6 to 11 points a game. All that offensive power they got over there, he's not like one of the first options, but he is an option. All right, Cedric Tillman at 140. Yeah, he will. So he moved up 10 full spots. He was at 150. He's moving up to 140. All right, so we have Tyler Warren at 131, Marvin Mims at 132, Josh Downs at 133, Drake May 134, Luther Burden at 135, Trey Harris at 136, Tucker Kraft at 137, Kyle Williams at 138, Dallas Goddard at 139, and Cedric Tillman at 140. All right, and we are now moving on to players 141 through 150. All right, cool. All right, Blake Corum. He is the number 2 for the LA Rams. He is going to be at 141. Skipping Kareem Hunt, he is pretty much like the third back on that field right now. So he's gonna get dropped. He's a set. I don't like that backfield. y'all know how I like about the backfield, and everybody's healthy, so I don't think his touches are gonna be. They're not gonna be up there. Let's see here. Wandale Robinson. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. You're gonna move to 142. All right. Rashad Bateman. You might be able to finish this off. That's going to be at 143. Christian Kirk went to Houston. They need receiving help, so that's actually a good move. That's actually a really good move. 144 for Christian Kirk. J.K. Dobbins will be Jordan Love. Jordan Love is going to be 145. All right, cool. 146. Isaiah Likely, he's down too far. I'm going to put him up here at 146. $147 is going to go to that one will go to J.K. Dobbins. No, C.J. Stroud. Actually, it should be flip-flop. No, we'll leave it right there. No, that's fine. That's fine. 146. They're likely 147. C.J. Stroud. All right, 148. All right, that one can go to J.K. Dobbins. All right, 148 for J.K. 149, we're looking at Marshawn Lloyd for Green Bay. And 150 is going to be Woody Marks. That's the other running back for Houston. Again, Chubb will start the backfield, but if this kid is if this kid is good, he'll either get to his fair share of touches or steal the backfield. All right, and we can go ahead and finish off the rest because it's really not that many names left. See, at 151. Yep, Pat. All right, 152. Pat Bryant. All right, 153, we're going to go with We'll go with JJ McCarthy. No, Anthony Richardson. He's at least better as a dual threat. I will rank him over McCarthy. All right, 154. Kareem Hunt. Oh, he stayed right where he was, too. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with Jaleel McLaughlin. All right, 156. We'll go with Jalen McMillan. All right, JJ McCarthy will be 157. $158. We'll go with Brenton Strange. Tight end for Jacksonville. All right, 159. Justice Hill. Yeah, I think that's it. Because everything else is kickers and defenses. All right, so last little recap. We have at 141 Blake Corum, 142 Wan'Dale Robinson, 143 Rashad Bateman. Excuse me, 144 Christian Kirk, 145 Jordan Love, 146 Isaiah Likely, 147 CJ Stroud, 148 J.K. Dobbins, 149 Marshawn Lloyd, 150 Woody Marks, 151 Pat Fairmouth, 152 Pat Bryant, 153 Anthony Richardson, 154 Kareem Hunt, 155 Jalen McClellan, 156 Jalen McMillan, 157 JJ McCarthy, 158 Brenton Strange, and 159 Justice Hill. That is our list of 159 skill players from quarterback, wide receiver, running back, and tight end for the 2025 FFC draft order. We are officially complete. Give me a round of applause, because boy, was this a lot. No, I wasn't a lot. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. It was a little hour. It wasn't even that much. And we actually got to get through all the players. So I don't have to do a show tomorrow. I do get to get a little bit of rest. Teddy, not you. Me and you, we need to link up tomorrow and Monday before the draft so we can get you nice and ready. And before I go, if you are in the R2L League, I did not forget, the draft order will be out today. The draft order for the 14-team R2L League will be out today. I believe all the players are all the same. So I'll put the draft order in the chat. All right. Thank you guys again for a wonderful stream. I appreciate you guys always coming by, checking out Coach, leaving your comments. Please leave a like, share this stream with anybody you know that loves football. I'm sure they'll love this. And before I go, of course, we're going to leave you with our last bit of our final say. Relationships aren't created in a vacuum of dandelions and daisies. With that being said, everybody, FFC is out. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.